Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's something different, very different, and well, vastly different. So, welcome to a new series that I would like to call the Bedrock Survival Guide. Credit to Waddles for giving me inspiration because, he's on Java, and this is Bedrock, so completely different. As you can see, I am on PlayStation, and the thing about PlayStation is that my controller has a lot of drift, especially in Minecraft. For some reason, like when I play Call of Duty, um, the drift is really bad. So, welcome to the Bedrock Survival Guide, and we're gonna do what the first thing I love to do, which is make a pillar at the spawn. That way you know that this was the spawn. Technically, it's not really the spawn, because I spawned at the bottom of the hill, but it's close enough. And yes, you're going to take damage. As you can see, we are in a forest, but like small plain, desert, swamp, hill biome. So, in Minecraft, guys, if you guys did not already know, there are these things called biomes, and biomes are very different, and there are many, I believe, almost 50, maybe more than 50 biomes. Um, Including or not including the nether, I'm not so sure. So, the first thing you want to do is gather some materials. Wood is always your best friend. Like 100% will be your best friend. Um, and you want to harvest as much as you can, especially at the beginning, because you would use wood. So, like, wood is essential. You will use it every time you play Minecraft. There is no way you can survive in Minecraft without using wood. Now, the thing about Bedrock is that it's not vastly different, but there are differences, if that makes sense. Um, so there are these differences. We're probably not going to talk about them all in one episode because I don't really want to do that. Probably do that as I go along throughout the series. So, first things first. Now that we don't have a lot of wood, but we have a decent amount of wood. I think enough to make a stack. Now, what are the tools that you want to make? That's the first question. You want to make tools. And you know what? I just noticed I did not start a timer because I don't want this episode to be too long. So we have exactly 16. So 16 oak logs or 16 logs of any kind of wood make you 4 planks. 16 make you exactly 64. Okay. Now, once you have a decent amount of wood, you can have more than you can. You want to make a crafting table. Crafting table is essential. It's your best friend. You need to take it everywhere with you. Um, if I don't get why people forget it. Take it. It's so essential. It's basically like wood. So with sticks, oh whoops, like I said, I have drift, and that's some drift right there. Like I said, I'm gonna make steaks. We need to make sticks, not steak. My bad. Okay. Now with sticks, can make tools. Tools come in various tiers. There's wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, and netherite, but we can't get netherite because that's in the nether. So, I want to make tools that you would need. For example, a sword. A sword, you will need that to combat mobs, kill mobs, right? An axe for a tree. You can substitute an axe for a sword, but I would mainly use that as like a diamond or a netherite. A pickaxe to mine stone, we'll get that into a little bit, and a shovel. And my god, my drift. And like that, we have a set. To complete the set, you can probably, if you want, you could build a wooden hoe, but that's useless until later. So, what do you want to do after you get these tools? Well, as you can tell, it is midnight. That means we're 5 minutes each day, each Minecraft day, from when the sun rises to when it goes down, is 10 minutes. So right now we are 5 minutes into the episode, I believe, and before we harvest more wood, we need to find sheep. Sheep have wool, drop wool when you kill them, and when you kill them, when you get the wool, you can make a bed, but not with one wool. We need 3 pieces of wool, and so far I only have one. I did see a couple other sheep around here, um, but for some reason, I can't really find them. I saw that was one of them. I'm pretty sure I saw two. Um, Maybe there are more in the forest. Sheep typically tend to be in the forest, plains, mostly any kinds of biome, except for the desert. So there you go, we found another one. As you can see, these are flowers. Flowers can be crafted into dye, or they can just make a good decorating. That is not the only type of flower. There are other types that you can encounter, and we can probably get more into that later in the series because we'll probably end up using wool in some of our builds. So there you go. We have killed 3 sheep and 3 sheep drop us wool. Now, if you can build shears can be made from iron, and um, you can harvest the wool without killing them. But anyway, that is for later. As you can see, we can place down back our crafting table, and we can make a white bed, which we can use to sleep. Now, obviously we can't sleep yet, since it is the technically it still is the middle of the day. And we're gonna go back to the plains biome, or to our spawn. As you can see, I know this way is a spawn, not just because I remembered, but because I built that pillar. Oh, look at that. More sheep spawn, and apparently I've gone far enough that horses spawn, meaning that this is a plains biome, meaning that if I go far enough, horses will spawn. This sheep wasn't here before because, well, it hadn't spawned. So, what is the next thing we want to do? We want to harvest a bit more wood and hopefully, or more horses. Nice. But before we harvest more wood, we do want, let me check how much. Okay, we're good on time. So let me check. Yes, haha. Now, as you can see, this is coal. Coal is essential, always, because coal is your portal into other places, into better tools. Now, as you can see, as I'm mining this stone, I get cobblestone. And cobblestone can be used to craft stone tools. That is the only thing you can use to craft stone tools. And stone can also be crafted into other valuable workbenches. A crafting table is one of those workbenches, and there are many other workbenches that will be useful later on. As you can see, there are different types of stone. Andesite is a type of stone, and it's somewhat different from regular stone because it has a different texture, but otherwise it's the same color. Now, how much coal do we want? Well, it's the beginning of the series, and we want to harvest all the coal that we can because, well, it's essential. Now, as you can see, I am level 2, and we'll probably get into levels a little bit later. Now, so far we haven't gotten hungry, but food is essential. We want to get food because, well, we aren't going to kill this pig yet, actually, because, should we kill it? And let's go ahead. Screw it. So, you know what? I think this might be our campsite. Okay, so, you guys might be thinking, make a house the first day. It's right, but it's somewhat kind of wrong. You don't have to make a house right away. It's not old Minecraft where a house is the only way to stay safe nowadays. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Now, before it turns to nighttime, actually, it's actually already turning to nighttime. Um, so before it turns morning, actually, we could wait. So we're gonna go back to where we were harvesting this wood, and we're gonna place our bed down here. The reason I chose this place is because it's kind of nice. You know, it's kind of like it has a roof of a tree, so kind of nice. So the reason I am not making a house is because it's not needed. Sheep are encounterable more often, and you know you can make torches really easily. So as you can see, it's getting dark, and we want some light source. So we don't have to place down our crafting table, but I will. So we have placed on our crafting table. We need more sticks. We need more sticks and flip in drift. We can make sticks, and ta-da! We have torches. Torches are the same as wood. If you have 16 coal and 16 sticks, craft them into torches, you get a stack of torches, but I didn't make that many. So we're gonna place these down around, and we're gonna go ahead and sleep before any more mobs spawn because we don't want to encounter them yet. So we've officially survived our first day of the series. What now? So before I continue, I want to pretty up this place. So we're gonna gather some wood far away. Not that far away, but right here is fine. The reason why I want wood is because well, I can craft a campfire. Campfire is very essential. There is a creeper. A creeper is a mob. He has no arms. He is very much green, and if you get too close to him, he will blow up. So let's go kill him. If we survive. Okay, so when you hit a creeper, he does an animation. The more he charges, the more he's up. Run! Jesus Christ, I got stuck on a block. So every time you hit him, his charge goes back down to 0. But you can see, I failed. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But as you can see, if you do not kill the creeper in time, he will blow up. And we already have our first creeper hole, which is not nice. I hate creeper holes. They are the worst. So as you can see from that fight, our health has gone down. How do we repair that, one might say? Well, easy. We go to the crafting table and we craft a furnace. Once we have that furnace, we can, bam, put our raw mutton. Mutton is chopped from sheep. And cook it with some coal. Now, I grabbed this log for a specific reason, and that is to... where is it? Crap. Oh, right. I need the coal. Whoops. And that is to craft a campfire. A campfire is really self-explanatory. It's a campfire. It blows up smoke into the air, so you can kind of see where your base is at, but the smoke doesn't really go that tall into the air. You can increase the height of the smoke by putting a hay bale under it, and we'll get into what hay bales are later. So as you can see, our mutton has cooked, and we can now replenish our health bar, which will eventually replenish our health. So, what's next? Well, one might say that it's time to go caving. And you know what? I kind of want to save caving for the next episode, because I don't really have a lot of coal. But for the sake of it, we're just gonna go in like this. Oh my god, my drift. Please stop. Thank you. So, we will go into a full guide about caving next episode. But for now, we're just gonna blow right past it because we need some coal, and hopefully we find some iron in here. And this block right here, andesite is another type of stone. Very much ugly. Very much I don't use it. And this is oh wait, no, this is diorite, and that is a nice white block, different type of stone. That's a granite. Uh, maybe I mixed up the names. I just noticed I cannot mine iron with the stone pickaxe, but we'll go over that later. So in the meantime, I just want to find some coal. We'll come back for the end of the creeper. Great. Don't blow up. I wasn't even close to that creeper. But okay. So as you can see, we found some coal, but we're not gonna mine it. Not yet. and I'll explain why in the next episode. But so far, we're just gonna get this coal, and we're gonna head on back up to the surface, and we're gonna get a stone. We're gonna go craft a stone pickaxe because that is very much needed. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go get that stone pickaxe. Okay, guys, I did a mistake. I made a little boo-boo. I did not record after getting my stone tools. So as you can see, we have our stone tools. We upgraded. We have a bit of iron that we found down in the cave. We did a bit of organizing. So if we backtrace, um, this is a chest. Okay, we had to organize our inventory. Our inventory was very much disorganized. So let me explain what a chest is. So you can craft a chest with eight pieces of wood. Um, my controller drift is getting on my nerves. By the way, you can put your map in your offhand, but you can talk about that in another episode. So, a single chest can hold up to 27 items. Those 27 items can be 64 stackable or non-stackable items, right? If you place a single chest next to another chest, bam, bada bing, bada boom, you have double the amount of storage. Now, in here, you can put anything you want. Right now, I don't care about organizing. We'll get into that later in another episode. And basically, right now, in chest, you can put any items that you aren't using or that you won't use until later on, or maybe items that you won't use at all. Okay. So, as you can see, we have iron ore. With iron ore, we've also put to cook the rest of our food, which is right here. So, put the iron ore into the furnace. And once it cooks, we can get iron ingots. As you can see, we have our first iron ingot. What can we do with an iron ingot? Not that much. What we need is a lot. We have 8 only, but we can go into that later. With iron, you can build iron armor, iron tools, shears, flint and steel, compass, and other blocks that we'll probably cover in future episodes. So yeah, we're going to need iron for our next episode, which is all about caving. Now, thank you guys for watching the first episode. Wait, there's one more thing. Now, as you can see, I made this place a little bit more interesting by making path blocks. You can make path blocks by pressing L2 on the shovel, and ta-da, you have a path block. And a path block really makes the grass look more interesting, as you can, if you guys go back previous in the video. There was only grass, and it looked very, very, very boring. You know what? I can't remember if the campfire was in the video. I'm pretty sure it was. We'll go with it was in the video. We'll go with if it wasn't, I am very sorry. Like I said, I did not press record after I came back to build stone tools. Now, that is it for the first episode. The first episode are here's a checklist of the things you want to do. Number 1, build a pillar of dirt at your spawn. Doesn't have to be dirt. It could be wood. It could be stone, but preferably just so you know that that is your spawn. That is where you first came into this beautiful world. Number 2, build a base. You don't have to build a hut, right? You are very limited with the hut, very limited with space. You don't just want to build a big block of wood with an inside. Very boring. This is very much more entertaining, more fun to do, as you can go off to other places and you aren't limited to space. Number 2, gather up resources, stone, wood, coal, and maybe some iron if you can find some on a mountain cliff, or maybe at the beginning of a cave, but don't go caving until you are ready to cave, which is all about the first episode is all about. Which is what the first episode is all about. Get your tools, stone tools ready. Get the get the wood. I don't have a lot of wood. I'll probably get wood off camera. Not a lot though, just enough for the expedition. Iron, and make sure you have a bed. Very, very important. One thing I did not go over on the bed is that you can place your bed anywhere and set your and and set. You can only sleep at night, obviously, and you can set your spawn point to wherever your bed is at. So I'm just put it back, set the spawn point again. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the first series. To the people who are here for Yu-Gi-Oh! To my channel, I am very sorry. Made a video all about that. Now, thank you guys for coming to this series. Hope you guys will continue to stay watching the series. Hope you guys will stay along for the ride. Hope you're here for the entertainment, for the memes, and for, I don't know, the information, I guess. See you guys in the next time. Peace.